Hi everyone, this is a short tutorial on how to create a works cited page. Today I'm going to show you how to just create a works cited that you can use with a project. This doesn't necessarily go with a paper, but it is very similar. I'm just going to show you how to head your document. We're going to do a different header since this is just a works cited page. We're going to go ahead and look for the header and footer. That will open up this area up at the top. We're going to go to the right margin, and we're going to make sure that we always are set at Times New Roman and a 12-point font. That's going to be always helpful. I typed my last name, and for this assignment, if it's just going along with the project and not going at the end of the paper, I'd like you to push a space and then capital P and whatever period number you're in. This does need to be completely double spaced, so we're going to go up to Format, press Paragraph, and we're going to change the line spacing from single to double. And then we're going to again make sure that we have set to Times New Roman. The header was set, but now we need to set the rest of the document. Change it to Times New Roman. The next thing we're going to do is label our works cited page. Press enter, and then we're going to go back to the left margin. Now the order that you use for works cited is right here. Here's the structure for websites, and I'm going to do websites since most of you have a website. I'm just going to put this down here at the bottom so we can follow along with it. The first line is not indented. We're going to do the author's last name, comma, first name. I'm going to use this document here. So this is Tonya Somanandar. There's a period. If you'll notice, make sure you follow all the punctuation. Last name, comma, first name, period. And then you always have spaces after your periods. Then you go ahead and give the article title. The article title is Follow Along, a Global Agreement to Act on Climate. Notice that we have a quotation mark, and then there's a period quotation mark, and then spaces. Now we're going to set our italics. So you come up here and put italic, and you're going to italicize the website title. Website title is The White House, President Barack Obama. Okay, and then you'll notice that we put a period after that, double spaces, then we take the italics off. That's going to ask for the publisher of the website, so we go down to the very bottom of the website, and usually we might have something that comes down here that talks about copyright with a year. I don't necessarily see that here, so I'm going to click on copyright information. Doesn't again give me a year, so if there is no year that you can find, actually there was a year on here. We had this published on December 14th 2015, but we'll need that a little bit later. We don't particularly see a publisher, so we're just going to leave the publisher as the White House. This is a government website, so we know that this is a reliable source. Okay, after the publisher of the website, we're going to put a comma. We're going to do the day, the month, the year the article was published, which is 14. Again, the day, December, and year. There's a period here. Then because we got it on a website, you're going to type web. And then the day, month, and year that the article was accessed, which is today, December 14th. Then we are going to put a period. We do a little caret, and then we copy and paste the URL. back to this page. Copy the entire thing, paste, and then another caret at the end. Now notice that we don't indent this first line, but we do indent every other line. So you need to come here. If you just push tab, it looks like that'll work there. Sometimes it won't work. Sometimes you might have to press enter then tab, but it looks like this is working for me today. So this is how we cite a website. If you have any other questions on your handout that you received in class, you can also go to bibme.org. Again, this is a guide that might help you find some formatting of how to cite different things if you have something different than you're citing a website. You can also use easybib.com, but again, I would be very careful in using this here. You can put in, just enter in the website, but again, you need to make sure that when it cites it, that everything is correct. So you can kind of look and see they don't list the author, and they don't list an electronic publishing date. So that would be deleted from your annotation when you pushed enter. So you have to be careful here because this would be incorrect. There actually is a date for this publication. So again, it gives you the citation, but you would need to make sure that you recheck it, and then you can use this to paste into your thing. If you're going to copy and paste it, just make sure that it gets put in the correct double space. All the margins are correct, and your font is correct. Sometimes when you copy and paste it from here, it tweaks everything. So just be careful about that. Okay, hope this helped a lot. Goodbye.